Good morning. It's another beautiful day down here at Kamala in Phuket. So this morning we're actually going to be taking a flight up to Pattaya. We'll be staying there for 3 nights. It's Tony's first time at Pattaya, so he was keen to check it out, see what the fuss is about. But yeah, so we've got a flight at 3 p.m. this afternoon from Phuket. The flight only takes about hour and a half. But yeah, at the moment I'm going for a walk. Got to go grab laundry that I dropped off yesterday. And then the time is, what's the time? It's 10:22, so we've got about an hour and 20 minutes until the bus comes for the airport, so might have enough time to maybe go grab breakfast or something down at Kamala Beach, we'll see. But yeah, all in all, it's been a good stay in this first leg of the trip down at Kamala. It's my first time staying down here at Kamala Beach, and I like it. It's a bit more of a relaxed vibe than Patong, so yeah, but it's not boring. Like, there's still heaps to do. I really rate Kamala Beach. It's quite a nice beach. But yeah, I'll check in with you guys soon. I'm just grabbing this laundry, and then I'll see you possibly when we're heading to the airport. Alright, I'm back already. Something I forgot to mention to you last night is we went down to Bang Tao night markets, and it was actually quite a good experience. They had quite a fair bit of like shopping options, like clothes options and food options. So I'm pretty sure it runs 7 nights a week too. So if you're staying at Kamala, you definitely need to come down and check out the night markets at Bang Tao. It's just about 10 minutes up the road. Yeah, about 10 minutes on the grab. So if you're down here, you need to come check them out. Even if you're staying in Syrian beach area too. But yeah, at the moment, I've almost got to this laundry. Yeah, the laundromat's just coming up on the left here, so I'm gonna grab this. I'll check in with you in a bit. But yeah, Bang Tao night markets, it was really good last night. A lot of different kind of street food options and stuff, like food stalls, and very cheap too. So I can't remember exactly what I spent, but I'll have a bit of a think about that and let you know what that was. But yeah. Alright, we've got the laundry. Had to stop in the shop, find some batteries. Lucky this little mini mart here had some. But yeah, gonna go back to the hotel, finalize packing. Then I'll hit up Tony, see where he's at, and yeah, probably shortly have to make our way to the bus stop. I'm hoping this bus comes on time. I checked up the timetable last night. It's supposed to be a bus at 11:42, so it's the Phuket Smart Bus. It's like the public transport kind of option here in Phuket. So I figured it'd be cheaper than taking a Grab or a taxi. So if it's reliable, it comes on time, then yeah, it should be fine. But last time I came to Phuket, I did take the bus from the airport down to Patong. So yeah, I mean, it should be fine. But yeah, before we leave Kamala, I guess I'll give a final thoughts. Firstly, on the area that I stayed at. So the hotel I stayed at was Mamatel Boutique. It's a fine place. It was worked out to be like $153 a night. So I mean, it's not the cheapest, because there are I don't know, there are cheaper rooms for pretty much the same quality. Like one of the rooms that Tony stayed at that I showed you, that was $80 a night. So half the price and honestly just as good. And he actually had a pool there too. The hotel I'm staying at doesn't actually have a pool, but yeah, I mean, it was okay. The staff were fine and everything, but I don't know, maybe in hindsight I would probably stayed somewhere a bit cheaper. And also too, just the location. So the hotel is right at the northern end of Kamala Beach, which like the north end of Kamala Beach itself is nice. It's just that it's a bit more limited with like shops and stuff up this end. So down the south end and even the central part of Kamala, like you're close to all the shops. There's heaps of restaurants. The 7-Elevens, which, you know, like if you've came to Phuket before, you know you're gonna be going to 7-Elevens like daily, just for everything. You know what I mean? But yeah, like there's no 7-Eleven up the northern end. Luckily there was a little mini mart that was kind of just about a 10-minute walk away, which is where I was able to get some batteries, and they have a couple of essential things, like, you know, you can get drinks there, some toilet paper, stuff like that, whatever, but doesn't have the variety that 7-Eleven has. So yeah, it's a bit limited here at the north end. I'm just going past Cafe Del Mar, by the way, too. Interrupt myself, but yeah, that's the famous Cafe Del Mar. Most nights I've had to walk past it to get back to my hotel, and yeah, it's been kind of like it's kind of pumping most nights, really. Like not just on a Friday or Saturday either. Like even throughout the week, it still gets quite busy. But yeah, as I was saying, so yeah, the north end, it's a nice spot. You're just a bit more limited when it comes to shopping and amenities, kind of stuff like that, convenience. But yeah, it's not bad. It is nice. It is nice at the north end, especially like swimming up the north end of the beach. Because from what I read online, I believe there's like a canal that runs into the south end. So I don't know, like the water quality might be a bit better at the north end. I'm not sure, but honestly, like we walked the stretch of Kamala Beach, and the whole beach is nice, really. So, but I would probably recommend if you're coming to Kamala, I would say probably stay at the south end maybe, or the central part, and then just walk to the north end of the beach, you know, as you want for a swim or whatever. If you want to go visit Cafe Del Mar and stuff. Or you can stay at the north end, but just keep in mind it is a bit more limited with shops and stuff. So when you do go to 7-Eleven, you probably want to stock up to, you know, to at least get you through the day or a couple of days or whatever, until you head back down to the south part. But yeah, just something to keep in mind if you are staying at Kamala Beach, like especially at the north end. So, but yeah, I've almost got back to the hotel now, so I'm going to put this stuff down, touch base with Tony, and yeah, shortly we'll be making our way to the airport. Like I said, our flight's at 3:10, I believe. I will have to check this up, because I do not want to miss our flight, but we'll be fine. Our flight's at about 3:10, so we should be at the airport about 1:45 anyway. It's a domestic flight in Thailand, so there's no going through immigration or anything like that. But yeah, so the next three nights are in Pattaya. Well, let me break down the whole trip first, because I don't know if I've actually broke down the whole trip first. So our first 4 nights we spent here at Kamala. Then we've got 3 nights at Pattaya, and then we will be back. We'll have 2 nights at Qatar, and then we are going to the PP Islands for 4 nights. That'll be good. And then we're ending with 3 nights at Patong. So that's pretty much the whole itinerary for the trip. But yeah, I need to cross this road right now. It's a bit sketchy trying to get across the road here in Thailand. There ain't no pedestrian lights or pedestrian crossings here, man. You have to kind of just find your gap. Oh, all right, I made it across without dying and without having to wait too long, so yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much our itinerary for the whole trip. It's 16 nights, so we're only a quarter of the way through this trip at the moment. We're only 4 nights in, so yeah, Pattaya for the next few nights. I've been to Pattaya once before, stayed there 3 nights last time. Me and Tony are going to be staying at the same accommodation this time. It is, yeah, the Grand Palazzo Hotel. Grand Palazzo, I stayed there last time. It was good. It was a pretty good spot. So we got it for a decent price this time too. So yeah, we're staying there. Yeah, just, I don't know, going to go for a bit of an explore. I do want to head down to Jomtien Beach. Because I didn't head down there last time I was at Pattaya, so yeah, I want to head down to Jomtien. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. There is a island not too far off the coast there. I can't remember the name right now, but might take a boat trip out to that island too. So, but yeah, I'll check in with you in a bit. At the moment, I'm going to go put this stuff away, finalize packing, and I'll see you when we're heading up to the airport. On the bus to the airport. Right, we have just arrived at the domestic terminal at Phuket Airport. There was a bit of a long bus ride. It took about, how long did it take? It took about 1 hour and 20 minutes, which is longer than usual for traveling from Kamala, but yeah, there was a lot of traffic along the way, especially at Bang Tao, so yeah, we're gonna make our way in, try find our gate. Probably won't be able to check in and get our boarding pass yet because it's a bit early for our flight, but yeah, we're at the airport now, so won't be long and then we'll be on the flight to Pattaya. So finally about to board our flight to Pattaya. It took a bit of time, but it's running a little bit behind schedule. But here we are. The flight's going to be about 1.5 hours, I think. So yeah, but we're about to jump on now. I feel like they're gonna tell me to turn this off, but cool. You're like, you won't be the roof in case there's any damage.
adjust your seat back upright เพื่อความปลอดภัยของท่านกรุณา
We've finally landed at Rayong Utapao International. Utapao. The flight wasn't too long. There was a bit of a delay taking off, but it's all good. We're here now, so at the moment we're trying to look for the public bus because it's going to be a lot cheaper than getting the taxi. So, but yeah, we'll check in when we get over to Pattaya.